such an asshole.
Hello, children. I thought it was going to be the last one, then people keep on paying. At assholeconsulting.com, where if you have questions, I have answers as long as you want the truth and have money, assholeconsulting.com. I am definitely the last place you guys should take. I know it's, well, maybe it's not. For those of you that have moved out, for those of you that have hired me to do video consultations, you should show your consultations to your mother and see if they agree with me. You know, your mom who told you all those things to end up where you were today that you had to contact me. I don't like him. Okay, you don't like him. I get it. But is he right? Huh? The feelings. Cabby, reaching out to you because I've been very depressed over the last week or so. I've invested in an 8-week mentorship of a dating coach, and it actually helped me. Well, good. That's good. Glad to. I know there's so much hate on PUA and dating coaches and life coaches, and there rightly should be. But every once in a while, some of them are worth it. I increased my lay count significantly from both a numbers and quality perspective. I'm currently 24 years old, and ever since I was 10, I had a lot of trouble with 10. Ever since I was 10, I had a lot of trouble with girls. What are you doing chasing after girls at 10? Like, you're not supposed to hit puberty until you're 12 or 13. With 10, that's like, just like, hey, can I play with you guys? Nah, get out of here. We're playing ball. Go with the girls. 10. Oh, my gosh. 2 years of bliss wasted. Childhood bliss wasted because you started liking the girls at 10. And that's where I based my value on. Because of that, I felt depressed, but there was optimism due to the fact that I knew things were going to get better. Now that I fixed that problem, I don't see any optimism. I don't see a way of things getting better. I've even contemplated suicide, started thinking about going on a tour of the world if I were to do it. There you go. I don't know what, the past 2 requests, look them up. I'm sad, things aren't going, And my answer is go do shit. That's it. Go do things. I can't help you with suicide. I'm not licensed. You know, therapists are licensed. Psychologists are licensed. I don't think they prevent shit, but you know. Well, I went to school, got my degree. Rorschach test. What do you see? A butterfly. Oh, psychopathic killer, schizophrenia. Oh, you're educated. That's not a bad idea. Go to world tour. Look, there's do things, okay? That's it. There's also have point and purpose in life. But then the other thing is just change your environment. Like, I was in Wyoming, all right? Now, aesthetically, if you looked at it, it was one of the most beautiful places. Well, at least the town is. Some parts of Wyoming are just, what the heck is out here? But then if you're in the mountains, it's very pretty. But I was still miserable. Why? Because the people of Wyoming are like about as smart as this piece of foam. If you were to pit this piece of foam against someone who graduated from Natrona County High School, the foam would win because Wyoming people are really stupid. Anyway, just dealing with these morons. I'm not joking. They are dumb. You just get depressed and sad. And so here I am riding my motorcycle around. It was summer. I'm hiking. There's waterfalls. It's everything. You know, glaciers are up high in the mountain and Seven Brothers Lakes. I was just having a grand old time on the hike. And then it's just like, why am I so miserable? And it's because of the people. So just because it looks nice on paper or is pleasing to the eye doesn't mean the environment's good for you. You got to leave. You got to get out. So yeah, go on a tour or just change your environment. It could be something as simple as change your apartment. But you need to do something. The silver lining of this is I finally learned that I can't place my self-worth and value on what other people think of me. God bless you. Good. Because I don't know if you read Curse of the High IQ. Most people are idiots. I'm not joking. There's a reason. Being a misanthrope is not a choice. It's not an opinion. It's the correct answer. Most people are worthless pieces of crap. They're degenerates. They're amoral. They're lazy. They squander life. And for anybody to place their value in what other people think of them, especially like in middle school and high school, dude, you cared. I mean, think how funny this is. You actually at one time cared what 14-year-old children thought of you. Like that was the most important thing in life. When it honestly, you should just like, you know what? I'm dropping out of this. I'm going to go take high school online. Matter of fact, I'm just going to skip high school. I'm smart enough as a 13-year-old. I'm just going to go to college directly online and just skip the whole thing and get a master's degree by the age of 18. That's what every young, smart 13-year-old boy and girl should do today. But think about how stupid that is. You actually cared what other people thought about you, and those other people were 14 and 15-year-old idiots. They're not any more intelligent today. They're not any more wise. They're just as stupid. So don't worry. That's brilliant. I'm glad you made that progress. I'm the only person that has control over that. I've been so consumed by other people's opinions that I care more about getting approval from my peers than the actual lay. An example of that was I fucked 2 girls who were best friends, not at the same time, after playing an open mic. And first thing I did was scroll through my phone and tell all my friends about it. I was hoping you could give me some advice and a roadmap on how to get rid of this depression. But dude, it's only been, what, a week? I mean, if you're thinking suicide, go for a run, go get some exercise. But, I mean, if it just hit like that, I mean, without something bad happening, it could be neurochemical. It could actually be like something sincere and legit. Maybe go talk to a therapist. Did you contemplate? You're like, I wonder what it's like to commit suicide. Well, everyone theorizes that. But were you there with the bullet and the gun in the head? Well, maybe you got to go talk to a therapist. But I can't help you on that one. But if it's only been a week, dude, you're allowed to be sad. You're allowed to be depressed. There's something wrong with you if you're not. The world sucks. People suck. You should be pissed off all the time. That's the only default right answer. I can see it as rioting, BLM, feminist. Oh, woe is me. I'm this. And it's all your guys' fault. The people who are working and not committing crime and making a living and inventing things. It's your people's fault. Yeah, you should be pissed off. I can see it. And let us also not forget the COVID crap. Yeah, that's really putting people into, I can't imagine why I'm depressed. Could it be because you're not allowed to go outside and talk to people? Huh? So I can see it's completely understandable why you're depressed. Again, if you weren't depressed, something is wrong. I'm just so happy. Those are the housewives who are like, oh my God, I'm just so happy. They end up stabbing their whole family. But she was so happy. Meanwhile, it's the pissed off dad. Everyone like, oh wow, he's such an anchor. He's so stable. He's consistently angry all the time. And how to get rid of the roadmap, how to get rid of this depression. I've started hitting the gym last week. I enjoyed playing guitar, watching movies and documentaries, going to rock concerts. Well, okay, rock concerts are out. You can't go to the movies. And traveling. Spent 2 weeks in Europe last year following a Bon Jovi tour. It was the best 2 weeks of my life. There you go. Hey, well, okay. If that makes you happy, fine. Being a groupie for Bon Jovi, by God, go do it. All right. Well, maybe you need a break, man. Well, go. I know you can't travel to Europe. Depending on where you live in the United States, it's motorcycle season for the southern states that are normally too hot to ride, but now it's perfect. Well, not in Vegas. It's still too hot. Yeah, man, you just gotta. Okay, look. How do you beat depression? All right. 1, change your environment. 2, get rid of bad habits. Okay, don't drink, don't do drugs. You're going to go through a withdrawal phase, and not like heroin. You're just going to be like, well, I could really use a drink now. Not in part because you're addicted, but also because there's nothing else to do. 3, run, work out, get physical exercise. You're doing that. 4, change your diet. Whatever it is. What was the other one? 5, and this is important. Watch the previous 2 videos. Men need purpose in life. So do women, but no women want to hear that. They already have decided their point and purpose in life is the almighty career, student loan debt, and don't need no man, fish, bicycle. So we're just going to dismiss them. They have it all figured out. That's why they're so happy. And was it a third are on antidepressants or something? Anyway. You got to find out what you want to do in life, man. Okay, set your life goals. It's not going to be answered tomorrow. Okay, you're not going to, I want to, it's not going to figure things out. Sit the fuck down, grab a piece of paper, write it down, do some strategic planning, and figure it the fuck out. The big questions. Do I want to get married? Do I want to have kids? What is my bucket list? What do I want to do as a career? Do I want to be a minimalist? Do I want to be rich? Do I want to be middle income? Do I want to be left alone? Do I want to be in a major city? Do I want to go out and ballroom dance? Do I want to be left alone? Figure it out. And then once you figure out what you want to do, what your goals in life are, then you're going to have something to do when you wake up every morning. What was it? Where was I? There's a lady. What was it? People like, did you put together your list? And they said putting together a list helps. I mean, was it a group of depressed people? Whatever. The lady put together a to-do list. Now I put together a to-do list so I don't forget what I have to do. And just check that crap off. But it gives me point and purpose. Like, okay, this is what I got to do. I got that today. But it should always be moving towards your larger goals in life. You know, my goal is to have my house built and have a secondary place overseas in case the shit hits the fan here. And I'm always working toward it. And then every day something will come up like, oh, I got to do this. Oh, I got to do that. Oh, I need a book cover done. Oh, I need audio recording done. Oh, I need that. But your to-do list doesn't form unless you have life goals. Aside from daily chores, wipe ass, take shit. Take shit, then wipe ass. In case you're wondering, you can do it the other way around. It's just me. I take a shit first, then I wipe my ass. But if you want to do wipe your ass, then take a shit. I don't care. I'm a libertarian. Do you? But aside from everything else I mentioned, yeah, you need to have point and purpose in life. And for God's sake, do not make it dependent on other people, especially women, especially at your age, right? People are, I can control that piece of foam. I can control that pillow over there. You can't control another human being. You'd like to have other people invest in you, but you don't control that. Right? You can only convince them to by being excellent in some regard or multiple regards. So go and achieve the things you want to do in life. You will find some people along the way. Pursue those goals, but do not base any of your goals or happiness or contentment or serenity in other people, right? Yes, it would be nice to get married. I understand. Yes, it would be nice to have some children. That may not be on the table, especially for young men like you, right? Given how women are just completely not invested in men at all and anti-male, frankly, today. So you go figure it, go do your thing. If you need to go back and watch, where's Bon Jovi playing? Where do you go? Travel, go do. Get up a pedal bike, take some time off from work, whatever it is you got to go do. But before you do that, sit down, take a couple days, figure out what your life goals are, the key ones, write those down, subset of goals to get there. Like, okay, I want to get married. Well, then you're going to have to hit the gym, go to a gym, get a gym membership. Okay, I want a motorcycle ride. Okay, you need your motorcycle license. You need to, so take the safety and instruction class. And once you have goals, then you have point and purpose in life, and then you got a to-do list, and it's not always fun. Sometimes you'd like to have nothing to do, like right fucking now. I wish I had nothing to do. Too much shit to do. Playing an open mic, that's good. That's kind of cool. You play an open mic, go do that. That's there you go. Thanks in advance for this much needed ass kicking. Yeah, I don't know if you're what it concerns me, and also doesn't concern me. Like, it doesn't concern me that you just got depressed for a week. Well, it's like that happens to everybody. But then you say, I'm contemplating suicide. Like, whoa, hold it. That was pretty quick and sudden. You're not just like down in the dumps. You're like, I should slice my wrist. Well, maybe you might want to talk to a therapist, or like the worst would be something biophysiologically, chemically is happening to your brain, and there's something really bad going. So maybe, if this keeps up, go talk to a doc. But if it just goes away after a run, yeah, maybe you just need some running. All right, there we go. I should do a video on how to kick depression for men and how to kick depression for women. And there would be so much reeing on the female side of it because it wouldn't be what they wanted to hear. I'll just say, work more, study more, go into more debt. What do you want me to tell you? You want me to tell you this? All right, write down what you want me to tell you. Okay, you should do what I just told you. You told me to tell you to do. There, okay, good. Give me your money. All right, bye. It's just so smart. You got me to do it, dude. Sam Whiskey, he's in town. Luke for $2. Shout out to George W. Bush. Hold the line. Huh? George W. Bush. What did he do? He say something today? Where's Sam? Here's Sam. How you doing, Sam? Dude, you're on top of the food chain and you fought a lot of sperms to get here. The depression will pass. I don't really believe in that. Like, oh, the sperm, you didn't do anything. Like, you don't remember it. There's no you in the millions of creatures that inevitably bred and evolutionized themselves to you. Like, yeah, okay, yeah, I'm here. A lot of kids, they shouldn't have been born. The parents didn't want them. Like, oops, babies, parents don't want them. And that's like 80% of American parents. They don't really want their kids. They're like, well, I just forgot to wear a rubber. Oops, I was off the birth control. I can see Sam's point. You're here. You might as well make it count. Oh, there's been times like the only thing that kept me going was just to piss off the people that would be happy if I took myself out. There were times like that where like, no, I'm going to stay alive, motherfuckers. Why? Because I got one thing, to piss off all those people. It works. It works. There's no, stick around, guys. Stick around. Always a reason, because then the game over. Like, you can't just pull the trigger and like, oh, wait, due's over. Can I get twosies? Can I get a second shot? No, that's it. That's it, man. Game over, man. No more quarter, man. All right. See you guys later, Toodles.